What's up guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video I went ahead and created this rose quartz beaded necklace. It's a super versatile piece because you can have the clasp in the back or you can just bring it forward and have a gold statement clasp toggle in the middle. You can definitely personalize it to your own chain and clasp. So let's get right into how to create this. For this piece, you'll need rose quartz, spacer beads, beading wire, chain of your choice, a heavy duty cutter and a regular cutter, toggle clasp, crimps and crimp covers, your O-rings and set of pliers. You'll also need a crimping tool to crimp your beads. The first thing you want to start off by doing is stringing your beads and spacer bead and alternating one another until all your beads and spacer beads have been strung onto the wire. Once you have all the beads strung on the beading wire, what you want to go ahead and do is take your crimp cover and always make sure I like to call it a Pac-Man mouth, is facing away from the bead. A crimper tool has two sections, the front and the back, and you begin by crimping with the back loop first, and it creates a little heart shape of the crimp bead. So what you want to do is grab that crimp bead with the second part of the crimper tool, slide it onto the wire, and I like to do this near the end of the wire so you're not wasting too much wire, and just crimp down, and as you'll see it'll create a little heart shape. Then you want to turn the crimp bead like that so it's perpendicular to the first hole, and you want to squeeze that crimp bead down the first hole and it'll fold over and crimp down just like that. And then just go ahead and repeat that same thing twice, because the double the crimps, the double the security. So once you have both of the crimp beads crimped down on the wire, you just want to go ahead and take your cutter and cut that excess wire off. And then slide that crimp cover over all the way to the top and use your tool to close the crimp cover over the crimp beads. And then you just want to go ahead and repeat the same thing to the opposite side of the wire. Cut a pretty good amount on this second part because you want to have enough room to work with. You don't want it to be too short and possibly have the bead slide off. So you want to go ahead and just repeat the same thing. Put the Pac-Man mouth first and then grab your two crimp beads. For this second one, it's a little bit trickier to work with. So what you want to do is try and bend that wire outside of the Pac-Man mouth so that you can work with it and actually close it up. So now that you have both sides crimped, another important thing to keep in mind is you always want to make sure there's fluidity within the wire and there's no tension when you close it, because if you move it around and there's tension, that tension can cause the wire to snap. So you want it to be perfectly fluid. Next up, what you want to go ahead and do is grab your chunky chain of choice, and with heavy duty thick chains like this, you definitely need a heavy duty cutter, and to open it you just press the two together like that and then take that apart, and then you'll be able to open and close the plier. So with each thick chain link there's generally an open section of the chain, and what I like to do is actually put the tip of the cutter in that open link and press down This way you're not actually cutting the chain, but you're rather expanding the link so you can just slide the chain links that you're going to use off. So now that we have both chain links cut, what you want to do is go ahead and take your O-ring and open it up and attach to the end of the crimp cover. And once it's on, you just want to go ahead and close the O-ring up. Pass it a little bit and then come back where they meet to ensure it's fully closed. And I just want to repeat the same thing on the opposite side. And attach your clasp of choice. In this case, I'm going to be using a toggle clasp. Rose quartz is awesome because it's known to hold qualities of love, passion, and healing. So I love that about rose quartz. We also have many other semi-precious gemstones from tiger's eye, lapis, amethyst, and more. So feel free to browse our shop and grab a gemstone of your choice. If you guys have any questions or comments, please let us know down below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss a post. I hope to see you in our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.